Yo, what's going on, guys? So another video off the dome, and I talked to a lot of you guys on Instagram, and you guys ask me questions. And one of the things that I'm seeing a lot right now is people asking, like, "Hey, I want to join the military to be able to change my life. How can I do what you were able to do?" And I understand it, right? Because it was about 10 years ago now, which is crazy if you think about it, that I made my videos, decided to join the military and embark on this journey, and I was able to achieve a level of success. And here's kind of what I've realized, and in reflection, I understand more of that I wish would help you in your journey. The military is not designed to transform and change your life for the better. That's not what it's for. If that is what it was for, which is to be able to change you, insert your name, life, then everybody in the military, after they leave, their lives will be drastically better. But why is that not the case? Because everybody has the wrong expectation. The military is designed, right, with a mission to defend the country, protect the country and the Constitution and everything that the United States is, which is fine. It's also designed to create a product called a uniformed service member. And within this product, whether you're an airman, soldier, guardian, airman, sailor, whatever it is, you have a certain mindset, a certain professional standard, and certain physical standard, right? Those are the three that you have to live by and within this ecosystem. And so it's designed to create the best service member possible, right? In service to the country. Notice it's not designed to help you, insert your name. It's not designed to help Yoon become the best Yoon possible. You understand? It's not there to develop me personally. It's there to mold me into this product called a uniform service member within this lifestyle. As long as I maintain these standards, I'm able to reap the benefits of the financials, healthcare, all that kind of stuff that comes with this lifestyle. Now, how do you, right, change your life? How can you become the best version of yourself within this ecosystem? How was I able to? The thing that I want you to understand, I did not personally enjoy and like my military journey, and I don't think a lot of people do. Structurally, the military is a fantastic place, right? To give you an example, let's say the human body, right? If you take away the meat and fat, right? It's what am I? I'm just a skeleton, right? Structurally, the skeleton of the military is perfect. It's beautiful, right? As somebody who's built a seven-figure business, like operationally, it's magnificent, right? But the muscle and the fat within on the body, it's not that good. Meaning, pretend, let's say, like, structurally I have a skeleton, but like exteriorly I'm like 500 pounds, grossly overweight. That's what the military is, right? It has people in positions of leadership that should not be in positions of leadership. And I say this not to talk down on the military or bash the military in any way. They're just doing what they can, but they're not leaders, right? They're not good people to lead the current military force. As the saying goes, right, obey the orders of those appointed over you. It's more of do as I say or you're going to get punished, instead of let me show you what you need to do. Let me inspire you by my actions. There's a lot more of the first one than the latter one that I just mentioned. And why do I mention this? I mention this because the military does a fantastic job of stressing you out and beating you down to your emotional core. It's so challenging, it's so difficult that it invokes a lot of emotions, and emotions such as like anger, frustration, sadness, depression, all these heavy emotions. And what I have come to realize later on is, believe it or not, guys, and this is what I personally believe, that's what's called growth outside the comfort zone and in real time. It doesn't feel good. And I'm saying this to you now, and it makes sense, right? But I guarantee you, when you actually go through this emotion, it's not going, what I'm saying is not going to, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, is this what he was mentioning? Because it doesn't feel that way, but I promise you, it is. That's what growth is. And to be able to explain that more in detail is another video. But any and all emotions that you feel is what's called growth outside the comfort zone. And the military, because it has so much negativity, structurally it's great, but there's so much fat and it's so unhealthy. Because of the toxicity within the military, it beats you down to the core. And here's really where it makes or breaks it. Some people are defeated by it, and they stay there, and they're just forever just broken. For some people, they experience this and say, you know what? I don't want to experience this ever again. So let me build from this. Let me grow from this. And there are other people that experience this defeating experience and really capitalize on it, using it as fuel, using emotions as fuel to propel themselves to become the next version of themselves, right? Think about it like this, right? You ever see sometimes like a boyfriend and a girlfriend breaks up, and the girlfriend was like to the boyfriend, oh, you're freaking fat, I don't like you anymore, you're ugly. And the boyfriend, after the breakup, just becomes insanely jacked like a year later. What he has done was he used that pain, that emotion, into unlocking the next version of himself. And what I want you to understand is you can do that in the military sense as well. The military, like I said, it's so painful. It's filled with so much negativity, toxicity, that you have the opportunity to use it as fuel to unlock the next level. Nobody is going to tell you this, because two things. Number one, that's not what the military is designed to do. It's not designed to help you unlock the next version of you. It's just there to unlock and develop the uniformed service member. That's why it's not taught in the military. The second point is, nobody really understands it. I've spent a lot of time and money into myself, into therapy, into getting all the professional help from some of the top people in the world to be able to get to this point. That's why I'm able to understand it, articulate it, and explain it to you in this way. And so, how in this environment, in this ecosystem, right? Because if you're watching this video, you clearly, in 9 minutes in, clearly you want to succeed. Clearly you want the military to potentially be the vehicle to emotionally beat you down so you can build yourself back up and become the greatest version of yourself. How do you actually just navigate through that, right? Because within this chaos of being in the military environment and being engulfed by all these different emotions, it's like a storm. How do you just stay true to the path? Because that's kind of like where I was, right? Like I just stayed focused amongst all the chaos. For me, what I believe, and what I believe is to be true, you have to be genuinely connected to the reason as to why you want to succeed. A lot of people have a flimsy reason as to why they want to succeed. And I say flimsy in the sense that they say something honorable, but they don't actually want it. When things get hard, they actually just stay within their comfort zone. What I mean is, whatever the reasonings, it can be materialistic. For me, in the beginning, it was very materialistic. Later on, it became more just, for my family. And it doesn't necessarily mean that's right or wrong. You can be materialistic, that's perfectly fine. You can be for your family, and that's perfectly fine. There's no right or wrong. But you have to really understand the reason as to why that's important. Why is it important for you to achieve a level of materialistic success? Why? And you have to go on this journey of asking why multiple times. Why do I want to have $1 million in my bank? Well, because that would make me happy. But why would $1 million make me happy? Well, then it would give me a lot of freedom, a lot of choices in life to do whatever I want. Why is it important for me to have a lot of choices in life? Well, because I don't want to be necessarily restricted. I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be kind of living in a confined box. Well, why is that important? And you have to continue on that journey. Why? Because the deeper you get, the more clarity you have, because you've never asked yourself these type of questions, and you actually implant deep roots in your mind to be able to, when things get tough, navigate through the storm. When you have deep connections to your goals, when the chaos rolls around, you're not going to be knocked down. If you don't know why you want to accomplish what you want to accomplish, what you tend to do is you flip from one thing to another, to another, to another, to another, to another, right? So for example, some people do like, let me do real estate. It didn't work out. Let me do stock market investing. It didn't work out. Let me do cryptocurrency. It didn't work out. Let me do freaking sales. Let me do e-com. Let me do YouTube. Let me do a bunch of different things. And they just continue to fail at the 50 different things they tried. They have a flimsy reason. In the other sense, let's say the more family oriented side, why is it important for you, for me to succeed for my family? Well, because I want my parents to retire. I want my parents to be happy. Well, why is that important? Why not just say screw it? Right? Like, if I ask my parents right now, I'll be like, hey, my goal is to help you guys retire. They'll be like, no, don't worry about us, worry about you. Why is it important for me to be that hero for my family? Well, it's because that's how I define happiness. Because to see them smile makes me feel so good. But why does making them smile make me feel good? Why do I associate my happiness with their happiness? Why can't I find my happiness? Right? And I just go on this journey of understanding myself to a deeper level. And what I believe, when you understand yourself at a deeper level, it actually motivates you. It actually helps you develop the necessary character traits, such as discipline, to be able to do the things that you need to do on a daily basis. The military does not help you develop discipline. Only you can. And the way you develop discipline is you need to understand why you need to develop discipline. In the military, they teach you, if you don't do this, you will be disciplined. And that's the reason as to why people do it. But outside of being disciplined, why is it important for you to develop the discipline to be physically fit? Develop the discipline to financially succeed. Develop the discipline to be healthy, to have a good life with your family. Only you can create that reasoning by understanding yourself. The military is not designed to help change your life. It's designed in a way where it creates that ecosystem, that environment for you to be broken down, for only you you can only build yourself back up. And maybe you can find some good people along the way. This video may help to be able to help you understand what you need to do. But the military, it's not designed for that. So hope this gave you a level of clarity. Crush it, guys. Peace.